What if you're not alone right now? Not in the dramatic way, not in the horror movie way, just quietly observed. Every movement, every pause, every decision seen, first processed, stored, not by a person, by a system. No face, no voice, just contact, awareness. Because the truth is, we're closer to that world than most people think. In the last two videos, we talked about what AI can do and where it becomes dangerous. But this is different. This isn't about what AI does out there. This is about what it does to you, because surveillance powered by AI doesn't just watch actions. It builds patterns. It learns behavior. And once it understands you, it starts predicting you. Right now, pieces of this already exist. Cameras that recognize faces, systems that track movement, algorithms that flag unusual behavior. On their own, they seem harmless, useful even. But when you connect them, when you investigate them into one system, you don't just get security, you get visibility into everything. If you're following this series, like, subscribe, and stay with it, because this is where it gets personal. Imagine walking down the street, and every camera knows who you are. Not just your name, but your habits, where you go, how long you stay, who you meet. Not guessed, known, logged, stored, and you don't see it happening. There's no signals, no warning, just a quiet system building a version of you in the background. Now take it one step further. You cross the street at the wrong time. A second later, notification, violation recorded, fine issued. No consideration, no contact, no human judgment, just decision and consequences. Immediate, automatic, final. And maybe it starts small, minor things, easy to ignore at first. But systems like that don't stay small, because once the infrastructure exists, it expands. More rules, more tracking, more enforcement. Not because someone is watching you personally, but because something is watching everyone equally. And that sounds fair until you realize there is no off switch. And this is where it changes you. You hesitate. You second guess. You start thinking, am I allowed to do this? Not because it's wrong, because it might be flagged. You look over your shoulder, not for a person, but for a system you can't see. That's not safety. That's pressure. Constant, invisible pressure. Because privacy isn't just about hiding things. It's about being human without being analyzed. It's about making mistakes without permanent records. It's about existing without being scored, tracked, or evaluated every second. And when that disappears, something else disappears with it. Freedom, that you can call actual free will. And just like with autonomous weapons, this isn't something that slowly fades in and then stops. It scales. If one system works, more get added. If one rule can be enforced, more rules can be written, until eventually the question isn't, are you doing something wrong? It's, are you being watched right now? This is the final piece of the puzzle. AI that helps, AI that decides, and AI that watches. The question isn't whether these systems can exist. It's whether we're willing to live inside them. This is Scott for 2028, because the future isn't optional. I will see you next time.